Hello everyone. So Ukraine shared a pretty cool video the other day showing Ukraine's most recent strikes using FP-2 attack drones. These were shared by the Magyar unit, and that unit alone is reported hitting 19 Russian air defense systems in March. These are the latest strikes, and they first show a nice strike on S-300V launcher. The S-300 is folded away at the time and moving across the field when it takes a direct hit. The launcher is then abandoned with another drone flying in to hit it. The third drone flies overhead and sees it burning, so you can see that this S-300 is confirmed destroyed. Next up, we have another nice strike, this time on a Tor SAM system, which is deployed in the field at the time. The radar's seen spinning and it gets hit on the side. The second drone zooms in for a follow-up strike and we can see the Tor is completely destroyed. Then, the third strike we see here, I think, is the best of the lot. This shows a successful drone strike on a fuel train, setting multiple oil tanks on fire. The damaged and destroyed fuel trucks are then abandoned and the locomotive drives off. Now, you may wonder, I guess, why the locomotive isn't hit here instead of the fuel trucks, but this took place in Ukraine, so I guess there is a high likelihood that the crew here are Ukrainians forced into working for Russia. But the key part, the fuel, is hit hard here and seen burning. A still image, which I'll look at later after we've seen all of the videos, show that 3 tanks were destroyed here. The end of the video clip shows strikes on warehouses reportedly used by Russian drone operators, as well as strikes on bunkers and other positions. The drone flying overhead shows them burning, but I can't definitely say what exactly was destroyed here. It burns quite well though, so it must have been something quite juicy. I have a few geolocations to go through, but firstly, on screen now is the screenshot which I mentioned earlier, which shows the train burning. So this confirms that at least 3 fuel trucks were destroyed here. Pretty good going. Now let's see where this is. I'm going to put them all on one map so you can see where these systems were hit in relation to each other, and where Magyar operates. So in blue, the S-300V was destroyed in the field shown here. Yellow is going to be the Tor M2 short-range system, deployed in this field here. And black, the fuel train, hit at the marker, heading north at the time. So here zoomed out, you can see this drone unit operates all over eastern Ukraine. These weren't hit near each other, they are scattered around. Now the Tor is an interesting one because of its location. These are short-range systems with ranges of up to 16 kilometers depending on the variant, so I'd expect these to be deployed more often near the front lines. This being deployed here suggests to me that since this was so far back from the front, there might very well be something important here, and this Tor is providing short-range point air defense for it. It is near Berdyansk, which is a major port, and ammo storage and officer HQs have been hit there before. So maybe this Tor is providing air cover for the port facilities there like that. But certainly, the presence of a Tor suggests to me that there is something good in this area. It wouldn't be deployed protecting nothing, as it is a short-range SAM. The S-300V is an interesting one as well. These are mid-range SAM systems with a 75 km max range, but are designed primarily for anti-ballistic missile defense. Since mid-2025 though, we have seen them pushed into the mid-range SAM role, which is usually occupied by the buck. This is because of high losses inflicted to the buck, and these S-300Vs aren't really suitable for the job, because these aren't designed to intercept drones and cruise missiles, their purpose is ballistic missiles. As for the train, this is a long-range strike over 100 kilometers from the front lines, heading north towards Luhansk, likely carrying fuel for the war effort. So, a very good strike this one. As for the warehouses, they were in Luhansk region, but I don't have an exact location for those unfortunately. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now I'm going to give a quick mention about a fundraiser for Dmitro, a Ukrainian volunteer who's now raising money to buy pickup trucks, 2 pickup trucks to be exact, for his unit. We've raised money for him in the past before, and he says for donations of around $20 is going to give a unit chevron to each donator, up to $100 a unit flag. So some pretty good goodies up to grab there. His donation PayPal is in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and take care everybody.